know people gotta be upset. You spend your whole life trying not to be a fat bitch because you think it's like the worst thing in the world. And then you see a broad like me, just a big fucking behemoth, living my best life. That's just gotta hurt.
Because when you love the results of the harmful things you've done to your body, that is fat liberation. That is fat positive. That is something that should be celebrated. Fat bodies should be celebrated. Hey guys, it's Jermaine and welcome to my channel. If this is your first time on my channel, I just want to say welcome. My name is Jermaine. I make videos about the fat acceptance, fat liberation, body positive movement. I share with you guys my thoughts in this community and also how they influenced my life back when I was obese myself. I followed a lot of their teaching. I believe in a lot of their, I want to say, cult-like ways. And then somewhere along the way, I had an epiphany. I changed my life. I changed the way I thought. I lost a bunch of weight and now I'm here making videos exposing this community. So if you're into those kind of videos, you'd like to hear my take and stuff, then you might want to subscribe to my channel and hit that notification bell because I upload new videos at least once a week. And if you're returning to my channel, I just want to say welcome back. Thank you for clicking on this video. Thank you for being a part of my little family here on YouTube. I love you guys and I appreciate you so much. So a few days ago, I found this account on TikTok and I just had to introduce you guys to this fat club. They call themselves Fat Lib London.
This video is for fat people and fat allies only. If that's not you, please keep scrolling. Thank you. Put a finger down if you or someone you know and love is fat. Put a finger down if you've ever been treated horribly or excluded for the size of your body. Put a finger down if you've never seen your body represented on screen. Put a finger down if you've only ever seen negative representations of your body on screen. And put a finger down if you want to come to a film club full of other fats in London where we all just either hate watch horrible representations of fats on film or we love watch positive representations. Come to a fat film club. If you're based in London, you're looking for a fat community and you love films and you care about representation and diversity, this is the event for you. I'll put the details in the caption.
Now, if you thought this club was created for a group of fat people who may want to get healthy and fit but are intimidated by maybe going to the public gym, maybe intimidated to take a group activity with a bunch of other fit people or slim people, so they decided to form a club where they can get healthy together and form like a group activity type thing for fitness or health together among themselves. No, you're wrong. Or if you thought that this was like a support group where a group of fat people gathered together and maybe share their experiences, share their struggles with eating healthy or their struggles with binge eating and, just decide to be accountable to one another and get on a health journey together and maybe stop eating excessive amounts of food and be able to, just work on themselves or share their health battles, stuff that they've been struggling with. I've been diagnosed with this or I've been diagnosed with that. And I don't want to consult with other like fit and healthy people because they don't understand the struggle of trying to be healthy as someone with food addiction or binge eating. And so maybe they created a club where they can like support one another and help each other and, be accountable to one another. If that's what you thought this club was for, nope, it's not. This positive club is not created to do any of the things I mentioned because in case you didn't know, fat people are perfect. They don't need to change anything about themselves. They are wonderful, perfect, healthy, bundle of joy, assets to society. The only ones that need to change, the only ones with a problem, that are negative, that have an issue is society. Okay, because fat people are perfection. Therefore, this club is a club for fat victims, people of oppression, fat people who feel oppressed. This club was created for fat victims, to just enjoy each other's presence, doing indoor and outdoor eating activities, watching movies where fat people are the star and are exalted, and then more sitting around and just coffee drinking and just affirming each other and how amazing they are as fat people and how they don't need to change. Also talking about the discrimination they face as fat people and then to point out all the discrimination towards fat people in movies. So just sit around and hang out and talk about how discriminated and victimized they are. This is a club to glorify fatness and just affirm each other that carrying all that heavy weight and straining your knees and your back, having visceral fat and all this fat just jammed up against your organs, around your organs, your vital organ is a great thing. And it's something that you should be so proud of and something that you should love, because when you love the results of the harmful things you've done to your body, that is fat liberation. That is fat positive. That is something that should be celebrated. Fat bodies should be celebrated. Listen, if there's a lot of stigma surrounding fatness, it's probably because there are tons of facts to back it up. But of course, fat acceptants are only into facts that serve them. Let's check out another crazy fat acceptance PSA surrounding health.
I don't want to step on the scale at the doctor's. I say, oh, I don't want to be weighed today. I don't want to talk about my fatness at the doctor. I say, oh, I'm not here to talk about my weight. I'm here to talk about fill in the blank, whatever the issue actually is.
When I don't want to pay my rent and my landlord gives me a call asking why I haven't paid the rent, I say, ooh, I'm actually not here to talk numbers today.
If they refuse to test me for certain things because of my fatness, I say, I would like it noted in my chart that you are refusing to test me for X, Y, and Z.
Your weight is not the only factor in determining your health, and weight loss is not the only solution to your problems, but it wouldn't hurt, and it usually is a solution.
Oh, sounds like you are not up to date on the latest research about fat bodies. I highly recommend the Maintenance Phase podcast.
To all the medical professionals out there, hats off to you for going through all those years of medical school, training, continuing education, only to have ignorant, entitled idiots like this tell you to go educate yourselves by listening to a podcast.
I just blurt things out.
When a medical professional with years of experience and education in all things health related cannot get through regular medical routine procedure because the patient says, oh, I don't feel like letting you do your job thoroughly today because I don't feel like it. That's crazy. The amount of issues that your body could have that's genuinely associated to your weight that your tiny delusional mind has no clue about because you assume that it's going to be a dig at you. How is a medical professional supposed to help you? How are people supposed to do their jobs? Just because you're so afraid of being offended that a medical professional cannot do their job is wild. If I was a doctor and I was dealing with a fat patient, the first thing I'm going to ask you is, are you part of fat acceptance? If they say yes, I'm gonna be like, yep, I cannot deal with the delusional today. Please go find yourself another doctor. I'm out of here. Maybe the fat doctor will take you.
So when it comes to the right way to eat, just eat whatever you want. Whatever makes you happy, whatever you need to eat to get through the day.
The pride and the obnoxiousness, the way she speaks, you can tell that she genuinely believes that she's way more knowledgeable, she has way more insight than you, the medical professional who have years of education and experience, the bunch of exams you took, the amount of people you've dealt with, the amount of patients and situations that you've encountered in your practice. At the same time, you've probably seen a lot of improvement and health benefits from your patients who did take your advice and lose a bunch of weight. All of that means nothing because this fat fool walks in and would be like, I'm having pain in my abdomen. I'm not about to step on a scale. Don't you dare mention my weight or talk about my size. I know way more than you because I listen to this podcast. Now, just run an ultrasound because I'm probably just pregnant. And also, I don't think I want to take a pee test because if I do, you might use that pee to test me for other stuff that could be associated with fatness and I don't want that. You might go and test me to see if I have diabetes and I'm telling you I don't, so don't bother checking. Why would anyone want to speak to you or have any kind of interaction with you? You're so obnoxious, you're so entitled, you think you know way more than somebody who is a professional. I just don't know how doctors have the patience to deal with this type of people. Like, I really don't. You cannot do your job today because I don't feel comfortable if you do. I feel like there might be so many fat people in the fat acceptance especially who are undiagnosed and who probably have a lot of disease that they don't even know just because of this pride. Just because they are afraid or they don't want a doctor to point out that they do something wrong to their body. So they probably don't even go to the doctors. Or even if they did, they probably don't let the doctors do their job. Anyway, that's it for this video. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. I hope you guys liked this video. If you liked it, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and hit that notification bell because I upload new videos at least once a week. And don't forget to follow me on Instagram and on TikTok. The links are in the description box below. And I'll see you guys in my next video.